everybody. My name is Peter and I'm the celebrant who has the absolute honour to lead today's celebration of June's life. And it is a welcome to you all today, and thank you for coming along, not only to show you a great love and appreciation for June herself, but also in support of each other as her ever-loving family and truly dear friends at this sad time in all of our lives. Well, today is a time to give thanks for June's life, for the love that she shared, the happiness she brought, and of course the great humour and the laughter that she so freely gave to each one of us. But we also remember June's deep and wonderful faith in God and in the Lord Jesus as well. Her faith gave her comfort and strength throughout her life, and she held the belief that this life, is not the end. Now I'm going to read to you Psalm 121. I lift my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. And the Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore.
So good to see you. Oh, how I missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the ocean, traveled through many lands. It's good to see you, to be in your home. There's something in me that makes me wonder. There's many a land I've got to see. And when I'm far away in a land of strangers, I know my good friend will think of me. When the man is down on his fortune, he stands alone, sometimes alone. He looks around him, looking for a helping hand. Sometimes there's one, sometimes there's none. It's good to see you, so good to see you. Oh, how I missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the ocean, traveled through many lands. It's good to see you, to be in your home. Well, it's a wonder when it comes to friendship. No matter how near, no matter how far, there's a constant thread that can't be broken and ties me to the friend back home. It's good to see you, so good to see you. So how I missed you since I've been gone. I've crossed the ocean, traveled through many lands. It's good to see you, to be in your home. It's good to see you, to be in your home.
Well, June's story begins in the days just before the Second World War. A very different time from the world we know today, and it takes us back through many decades of change. So June, Sylvia and Alan would grow up in a very different world from the one that we know today now. June distinctly remembers visiting the Festival of Britain, an extraordinary celebration of post-war Britain. And then in 1953, watching the spectacular fireworks display on the embankment in London as the nation celebrated the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. She learned to play the violin and later the viola. And it was during her time spent in Anglesey Youth Orchestra that she met her husband and the love of her life to be, Mr. David Hughes. June later went on to train to become a teacher, something else wonderful in life that others gained so much from in the years to come. June and David shared a double wedding with her sister Sylvia at St Catherine's Church in Llanfaes. First came Alistair. Katie arrived to complete their happy family. But back in Fleet, their family circle grew again when their nephew Jeremy came to live with them. Well, eventually, June and David, along with Sylvia, returned to live here in beautiful North Wales, settling in Penryn Mawr. And it was here that June and David joined the U3A, the University of the Third Age, where June could continue to enjoy music, learning, friendship, and of course the company and friendship of others. She took part in a combined performance for the late Queen, and later performed at the Senedd in Cardiff. And although we now feel the deep sadness of losing her, we can also take comfort in knowing that June is now joyfully reunited with friends and family who have gone before, and most especially with her beloved twin sister, Sylvia. Well, over the years, both June and Sylvia wrote hymns and songs, and we're now going to listen to one of them, entitled If Only.
Let there be joy and peace throughout the land. Reach out in friendship, take each other's hand. Help when it's needed, show your care each day. Little deeds of kindness go a long, long way. Let there be joy and love throughout the land. Talk to each other, try to understand. Let the rays of kindness dispel clouds of fear, and to trust each other, anger disappear. No matter what you do, no matter where you live, everyone on this earth has something good to give. Let there be joy and peace throughout the land. Reach out in friendship, take each other's hand. Try to understand.
Well, so now we're going to hear a tribute to June, written by David, and read for us by one of their grandsons, Jack.
Dwi'n trio siarad, and that's all the Welsh I know, so sorry, that's you. Today I'm Jack, the loudest grandson, and I am here saying a tribute written by Tidy David Hugh, a man of many names, as he promised that he would not speak. He promised wifey, June, Gran, a woman of many names. So without further ado, the first time he saw June, he was walking over Menai Suspension Bridge, when suddenly a 17-year-old gorgeous lady stood out to him like the Ready Brek Kid. And 7 years later, he was having to borrow 7 shillings and 6 pence from her in order to get a marriage licence. Little did he know he was getting 2 for the price of 1. He loved them both for 70 years, and they never went out. They only had daring adventures and had an immense amount of fun, as we all know. It was a standing joke among them that his vocal range was only 4 notes, and his wah 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 song, they could never quite work out what it was, even though to him it was obviously the second cello part of the 4th movement of Schumann's Rhenish Symphony. This was until he took over conducting the U3A choir in Penn. This led to June and Sylvia's genius coming out with hit shows like The Pirates of Penzance and The Night of the Runner Bean, my personal favourite, and Aida, which Verdi had misspelt because he obviously meant our Ada. And then lastly, they formed the Four Tunes. June was the stable one, able to keep a scatty sister and a loony husband in check. Although that's not how she saw herself, as this poem by her shows. My attempt to speak by June Hughes. I start to speak and tell my news, but no one takes much notice. I am a shadow in the room. I'm an undiscovered ghostess. A passing stranger is all I am. The computer gets more attention. So silently I sit and wait. To speak is my intention. The talking stop. Quick, now's my chance. For a moment there is silence. I try to speak, but I'm too late. The TV's on, the moment's gone. I guess my news will have to wait. David and June married on two conditions. First and foremost, that they would have no children. So myself and 8 lucky individuals, raise your hands please. We shouldn't be here. But God sorted that by giving Sylvia Jeremy first for 2 years. And then secondly, coming from a strong left-wing family, she would never obey him. Which luckily for him was easy because he never gave instruction. He loved her, he loved them both, and has no regrets about their promotion. As Christians, we know their future. How lucky he is to have spent 70 wonderful years with this beautiful, fun lady. He is so grateful, and we are so grateful. So, thank you, and we love you.
The love that June received, and the love that will continue in all those who knew and cherished. Let us take a final moment of quiet, holding our own memories of her close in our hearts.